We're recording. We're gonna do a live reaction to the Monster Jam World Finals 24 live selection show, which I'm not gonna display here. Originally meant to live stream this on my YouTube channel, but I cannot figure for the life of me how to do all of that. And I wish I had a someone who knows how to live stream to help me out with that. So if anyone that knows how to live stream, please help me out for the next time. But anyway, we're gonna do this recording. This one will be on Spotify on Tuesday. So without further ado, we're gonna introduce here the boys tonight. So starting off with Nafijan.
Yeah, it is finally the day we're going to figure out what is going to be happening with the World Finals in terms of the track and the lineup, and we'll get to react to it. We'll see what happens.
Right on, and next up we have Dorzy.
Yes, sir. I am here as well. I'm also going to be recording for another point of view to upload on my YouTube channel for this, and I'm excited to see what the World Finals has to bring to Salt Lake City this year.
And also with us tonight here is Kaden Allen.
Yeah, tonight is the night, like Jeremy said, and we are live actually right now. The stream is up now. It's live. We are here. Let's see what happens. World Finals 24, Salt Lake City, Utah. First time over 4th of July weekend. Let's see what happens.
Brother did not listen to the part where I said I'm not streaming because I did not get all that. I'm only recording.
They
I'm not
are.
streaming.
I meant Monster Jam Live, not you.
Oh. Whoops.
They're live right now.
Yeah, I know they are. We're looking at this right now too.
Well, let's see.
But yeah, so let's talk about the elephant in the room first. Is that we crowned two new champions over the weekend, and that is Tristan England winning Stadium Championship Series West and Tyler Meninga winning Stadium Championship Series East. So we'll talk about Tyler because, well, even though we're gonna mention we're gonna talk about the show on Thursday. We got to talk about Tyler now capturing his 7th series championship. So I don't know who wants to go first about that.
Sure, I'll go first for that. And I think at the beginning of the year, everyone was saying that this was going to be an easy Tyler tour to sweep because of what happened last year. Like he destroyed the 2024 tour. But you know what? This year was definitely not there's a Tyler Menninga sweep tour. There was a lot of different winners. Bari, of course, fought his way, had his best season ever, was so close to getting it. But yeah, Tyler with 7-time champion is cool to see. And nope, and the live stream is starting now. It looks like.
I guess real quickly,
Yeah, there we
like
go.
Dorsey said, I mean, I'd rather prefer a very competitive points race than a blowout. And even though it was Tyler winning at the end, I'm glad it was pretty competitive, to say the least.
As the stream is starting right now, Kaden Allen, any thoughts on the recent champions?
Tyler and Tristan, man, they absolutely crushed it and they deserved it. They both have earned their spots, and we're going to see what happens this year at World Finals with them. But Tyler, record 7 championships, and next year he's going to go for the perfect 8-pack with 4 Arena Series and trying to get 4 stadiums next year.
Here we go.
Anybody getting like double feedback?
A little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, they're filming it in an open spot.
I kind of wish like the Discord video itself was a little bit more clear, or not clear, but because it's kind of lagging a little bit. But unfortunately, can't really do anything about that because Discord is terrible sometimes.
Yeah, my streaming setup for Discord is not the best.
Hey, JCB sponsorship. Check that out.
Yay.
LCQ, JCB LCQ.
You know what
Utah
that means?
Sports
Brandon
Commission
Arthur.
skills.
Brandon Arthur's going to be in it.
Oh my gosh.
I would not be upset about that.
He deserves it. I think it'd be cool.
Pro really did the rock arm thing where he slapped it. Orzy knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Good old chills.
Oh, graphics cook.
Blake cooked this year.
Look at
Oh yeah,
that.
he definitely.
Look at that stats there.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa!
Oh,
34 racing wins.
56 wins, 16 losses. Dang, Blake.
Arena East had 55 shows, and he got 31 of the overalls.
Wow. Oh,
Are you
Oh
kidding
my
me?
god.
hold on. What?
come
Are you kidding
on.
Oh,
me?
come on. Are
Bro,
you?
come on, bro.
Seriously?
Feld, come on.
Right off the bat.
So off the bat, Chris Anderson and Gravedigger joins. And are we serious?
She finished 5th place for crying out loud.
This
Over
was her worst
NJ and
season.
Tony, they did that.
Even Brandon
Tony
Telechka.
deserved it, bro. Come on.
Well, let's hope for a miracle from
All
West.
right, here's Teeny Man.
Come on, please show us Devin Winfield.
Holy cow. 96,
43,
96 wins, 39 losses. Holy.
43 overalls.
And no
All
Devin.
right,
Here we
let's
Shocker.
go.
see.
All right, here
Here
we
we
go.
go.
Drum roll,
Of
please.
course.
Come on,
Of
Devin.
course.
Get your spot.
No.
Come on.
Oh,
Bro.
yeah. No, Devin didn't get it.
Okay, look, that's
Seriously?
valid, but it was just predictable.
The points
So
don't
right now we
matter.
have
They
Cody
shouldn't
Sauce.
do point series if they're not going to go through it. Like,
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
doesn't
no.
make any sense.
So right now the next two drivers were Brianna Mahoney and Scooby Doo and Cody Saucy and Dragon. That was just predictable. Devin
Cody,
Winfield
yeah,
definitely deserves that.
he did deserve it. Devin deserved it.
Yeah.
Cody should have. Cody, I'm glad got in, though, and Brianna, but
But yeah, like Doris said, what are the point series again?
I'm more pissed off about Kristen right now, though. That pissed me off.
Well, let's see if we get a possible 5
Yeah.
grave diggers in the main field.
Go back to
Let's
doing the
see.
graphics, which I cooked. Follow SDSL off the track on Instagram and see those graphics later.
59 race wins for John Zimmer
Hey,
Jr.
John Zimmer.
Historic season for him.
26 overalls. Good job, John.
Jamie Sullivan, Mainfield pick, please.
Let's see.
Let's see.
Yep.
Let's go!
Oh,
Yeah, John. Yeah, Jamie.
let's
Wow,
go.
Matt Cody didn't make it.
So,
Really?
all right, this
Unbel-
final is
unbelievable.
Wow, Matt Cody didn't make it.
Wow.
But right now,
Hey,
there's a few out of the 20.
Congrats to Jamie.
Wow.
Congrats to Jamie, though.
Jamie
Deserved
got
spot.
it. Yeah.
Definitely well deserved. Last year, she was in last year's World Finals too. A well deserved spot. This year,
Yeah,
a lot more
100%.
Sparkle Smash. We're definitely not seeing Kayla
Oh,
here.
track
I'll tell you that
reveal.
much. Let's
Track
go.
reveal. Track reveal.
Oh, let's see.
Here we
Here
go.
we go. The moment you've been waiting for.
Oh my god.
Hurry up! Hurry up! Hurry up, Scott! Stop!
Oh my god.
Oh my.
What?
Whoa!
What am I looking at?
And they're going up again?
So- Yo, it's World Finals East Rutherford style. It's New Jersey style in the World
Let's go. New
Finals.
Jersey's
What?
back.
Yo,
Welcome
that
back to
kind of,
Jersey.
dude, that kind of cooks.
That does kind of cook.
That
Wow.
cooks. Wow.
Here we go. Stadium West.
Here we go.
Please, Mike Pag.
That track kind of cooks.
If I see Kayla, I might legit die. No.
Oh well. 2 unicorns in the World Finals.
Eight
That's all right.
overalls. Bro, his chances of winning skills this year is like high.
Yeah,
Yeah,
average score of
100%.
9.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Who makes it in? Dorsey's gonna cry.
Oh my god.
Wait,
Oh
Oh my gosh,
no. Are
2
you
Kayla, why
brother.
are you here?
What?
wait,
Kayla.
Cole
Why is Kayla
didn't
here?
Cole
No,
didn't make
Mike.
it.
What?
Oh,
Cole did not
oh
make
wow,
it.
he didn't.
Wait,
Wow.
Cole
Wait,
Venard
hold
didn't
on.
make
There's
World
one.
Finals?
There's more.
There's
Oh
one
There's
my
one.
spot.
gosh.
There's one.
But
There's one spot.
But
Why
Kayla
is
made
Kayla
it.
here though? Why is Kayla here?
Why, Kayla and Kristen, bro? Come
Let's go
on.
back, Zach Garner.
Let's
My
see who's in
So
that last
dumb.
spot.
So dumb.
Let's see.
Yo, Mike. Oh, let's go.
Mike Pag, please. Mike Pag, please.
No way.
Let's
Mike
go!
Pag.
Yeah.
Yes!
Let's go!
Let's go.
Yeah, Mike!
Cinema!
Let's
Thank
Pag,
you.
go!
Oh my
Excalibur's
gosh.
first World
Yeah!
Finals. This is a cinema right there.
Bro,
Cinema.
Mike got in!
Woo.
That means
100%
Cole didn't
deserved.
get in.
Yeah, well, Cole should be in over Kayla. This is so dumb.
Yeah.
Mike got in, though. Let's go!
Excalibur in the World Finals. Let's go.
Yo, that's gonna cook.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, that's awesome.
One more series to go.
Dory, your stream's ahead a little by a little bit for me. Hey, isn't this your favorite driver, Door?
Oh, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
You heard it here right now, ladies and gents.
Who gets in and who doesn't? Camden Murphy's School Bus World Finals debut.
Dalton's back. Let's go.
Dalton got in.
Knoxville man, let's go.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't think anyone's surprised about these ones.
No, that's not surprising.
I mean, we're safe to say Jim Kohler is absolutely back. I'll wait for the whatever body he gets this time.
So 4 Gravediggers, 2 Sparkle
That's good.
Smash trucks,
Unbelievable.
One Megalodon.
and it's a Stars and Stripes Megalodon.
Yeah, there's one more Meg to go.
Sparkle Smash Stars and Stripes question mark.
Oh, oh. So
Oh, that's it.
it's a bit disappointing to say the least.
It is.
Yeah. There's
I
only
mean-
one new competitor.
It's Mike. It's just Mike.
Hey,
Mike
Mike is the
Pag.
hype for the
So
World Finals,
dumb.
bro. Mike is the hype.
Well, Mike and John Zimmer Jr.
Oh yeah, that's
New
right,
edition.
Zimmer Jr. Wow.
Yes. Go.
Let's
Go.
see.
Oh look, someone who should have been in it.
Oh,
Tony Oaks, LCQ, bro. Come on, bro.
Ashley Sanford.
Of course.
Oh, good old Fernando.
Yeah,
Oh,
Fernando gets a chance.
nice.
Good.
Attaboy.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
Matt,
Good.
who should be
Good.
in over Kristen, but you know, why are we
Yeah.
here?
2 El Toros. and
MJ.
El
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brandon.
Brandon. There we go.
Yeah, Triton, let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Triton,
let's
Yeah,
go.
right now. Yeah, let's go.
go.
Woo.
Chris Kohler.
Yeah.
Chris Kohler. Yeah.
And there's, oh my god, once again, there's Devin, who should have been in it.
Devin.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Devin. This is your
Oh,
chance.
hell yeah! Zimmer Senior, baby, let's go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Come on,
yeah.
Zimmer, bro. Let's go.
There's Colvin.
Bro.
Okay, there's-
Bullshit. That's bullshit.
Yeah, no,
Come
that's
on.
BS.
and Mike Christensen.
Right, Mike? Yeah, sure.
That
Colvin
LCQ actually cooks.
Cole Bernard LCQ. Does that make
That's,
sense?
No, especially that he
We
did 10
need two
times better than Kayla.
unicorns.
They fudged Cole over.
No Jamie Garner. I kind of predicted that, though.
Oh, skills challenge.
Okay, not a shock about the first one.
Bro, you're
Yeah,
ahead of
you're
us.
way ahead.
Oh,
You're
am
way
I?
ahead of us. Yeah,
Yeah, you're
you're very ahead.
skills. Armando is in.
All right, cool.
Good start.
All
Blake,
right, yeah.
good.
Okay. All
Not
right.
bad idea.
Blake, not a
Blake?
shock either.
He returns from last year's skills.
Tristan's
Yeah.
also not shocking.
This dude has a
Arguable, but
very good chance. They just put both stadium guys who have been on the top for.
Zimmer,
Yeah.
not a
Lil
shock.
Zim.
Nice.
All right, they're cooking in skills. The goodest
They
one.
are.
The goodest one.
Oh,
so far.
man.
All right,
Teeny Man.
things are heating up. Teeny Man, Gravedigger in skills.
Yep.
Tyler Mingus.
Tyler,
It's over.
yep.
I don't know.
It's
This one's
over.
really up for debate too.
Why does
I don't
this
know,
remind me
you-
of last year's lineup?
It
yeah,
is.
This
Literally
is
just
like
like
last year.
They
Oh
just
my god,
did
this is the exact same besides one. No.
Yeah.
Oh
It is
my
last
God, I
year's,
got
right?
it. Bro,
It's
I
besi-
got it. I nailed it.
I nailed it
that
too.
lineup.
No, because it's
the same
it's
lineup.
besides Garner.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait.
it's Zach Garner.
It's the exact same lineup besides Garner. That's literally it.
You guys, alternate. There's 2 alternate drivers they've added.
What?
There's alternate drivers they just announced. 2 alternate drivers they just announced. If a truck can't make it, MJ Solorio and Dalton Weiner are in.
Oh,
If a truck
Alright.
can't make it.
Oh,
That's
that's
interesting.
Cool. Oh, here comes high jump.
what stadium
Cynthia
drivers will be
Gauthier,
in it?
Lucas Stabilizer.
Yep, first one, not
Cold,
shocking.
makes sense. Yep.
What the? There's no way.
Stop. Dorsey, you're way ahead of us.
Oh my
What?
god.
I don't get it.
Kayla, are you kidding me?
How?
Come on, bro.
Is this like the
Makes these
Sparkle? Is this
lineups,
the
bro?
Sparkle Smash World Finals? Hey,
Oh,
there's
yeah,
Bryce.
Bryce.
Hey, Bryce,
The
good.
buddies and high jump.
Let the big dog eat.
Wow. Flying school bus.
Sure.
The high jump.
Yay! Yellow's bus.
Ari.
Hey, Bari.
Wow.
Yeah, let's
I
go.
was
Whoa.
not expecting Zach.
Zach.
So is the last
Wow.
one Lucas Stabilizer or not?
It is gonna be Cynthia.
Definitely has to be.
Mark my words.
Oh! What?
Wait.
Oh,
Dorsey,
don't-
Wait,
chill.
wait.
Oh,
Chill.
yeah!
Yeah.
It is Jim Kohler in the Avenger. Dorsey's way ahead of us.
Yeah, I don't-
You're way ahead.
I don't.
I guess
Michael, please,
sponsorships
please,
don't
no.
matter.
Tyler is on standby.
Shocker.
Jim got in.
Definitely.
Let's go.
They definitely learned something from last year's World Finals, where skills and high jump definitely took a long time.
Once again, why is
Kaden
Kayla
actually
in
came
this?
back up. Yeah, why
Kayla-
is Kayla in Mainfield too? Why is she in here?
Bro, Cole Bernard got ripped off. Wow.
That is some bull. I don't like this really.
Yeah, how awesome.
Wait, are they announcing who's competing who?
I think
Or
they
which
will.
day?
They might.
I just have no words for how I don't get it.
Cole Bernard not make it in a world final.
But Caleb made it in.
Like
What the
Kayla
heck?
made it. And
Kayla made
Kristen.
it. Yeah,
And Kristen made it over him.
and Kristen. Yeah, Kristen.
Kristen, fifth
World
place.
Finals does not cook that much. It
Fifth
is
place.
not peak.
No, that lineup is just like it's,
What are
like
point
other than
standings?
Mike Pagliarulo got in. Like I'm happy about that.
That's the saving grace. Of it. Oh,
All right, so we got
wow.
the Friday
Oh!
racing.
Wait, Ryan's gonna be freestyling on Friday.
Oh, damn!
Wow.
What the what?
Yeah, Ryan's freestyling on
Weston and
Friday.
Ryan are on one day for freestyle?
And
What
Bryce
is
Zach-
Kenny.
this? And
Zach,
Bryce
Bryce, Weston, Ryan are in the same one for
and
Friday.
John
What?
Zimmer Jr.
Yeah, this
What?
is gonna be bad.
Friday's gonna cook.
Oh my gosh.
You got Zimmer, Gardner, and Pagarulo all in the same night.
And Ryan and Weston.
Wow.
What is this, bro?
What am I looking at right now?
2 day
What?
stadium
Wait,
jam,
hold on,
buddy.
quiet.
Okay.
Stop.
All right, sure. So LCQ driver will be on Saturday racing,
bad.
which is interesting. Basically Friday freestyle, Saturday's racing, and then freestyle's freestyle Friday's racing, the Saturday's freestyle,
Bro,
which
My
is
gosh.
not
Tyler
terrible,
and
but I
Adam
don't
in one
like
night.
that.
They're
'Cause you have
totally
Tyler at the end.
no. They're definitely ending it with Tyler.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, they're definitely. And then you have Kayla in the mix. That I don't like that. Could've flipped her
Saturday,
real-
the Friday
Whoa!
freestyle. Hold on.
Dennis,
Oh,
everything in top
Dennis
10 are the
Anderson,
guest
let's
judges.
go!
Whoa!
heavy D's back.
Welcome back, Extreme Kingsling legend Dennis
Yeah.
Anderson.
Yeah,
The
he's
Dennis
bulldozer
and
Kingsling.
legend
Corey?
comments.
75-25.
Yeah, we know Scott.
Those judges
Scott.
are gonna cook.
Okay, we got awards during Thursday.
Oh, so it's during trackside this year.
All right, so yeah, similar
Oh, that
to
makes sense.
World Finals 19's awards.
Yeah.
20 actually. That's pretty interesting. I don't mind that actually. I think they saved themselves some money doing that.
Yeah, they did.
A lot of time too, honestly.
Is it
Oh.
Kane Brown? Oh,
Yes.
DJ.
So DJ Malski absolutely cooked at last year's World Finals. Everybody
He
was
did.
up
He
on-
did.
We talked
He
about
did.
this in last year's World Finals. He did the October shows. He did Glendale, Arlington, and Dallas. Glendale, Houston, and then Arlington in that specific order. So I'm excited for this guy to be back. He was probably the best DJ I've ever heard in live performance. Well, show it.
Oh, Lane.
Dorsey.
Lane.
Dorsey.
Hey, that's me.
Lane.
Hey!
Set him
Hey,
off.
I made it in the stream. Let's go.
Yo, Lane's a World Finals qualifier. Let's go.
Yeah.
Actually, he's coming back.
Whoa.
With me.
Oh my
Whoa.
gosh, dude,
Stars and
great.
Stripes,
That
great
is
to
sick!
Oh my
Oh,
god.
hell yeah!
I like that.
What
We will
am
have
I
time.
looking
Who's
at?
driving this though? Did they say who's driving?
I don't think they
No.
did.
All right, we'll find out later. But that cooked. The Stars and Stripes Gravedigger absolutely looks awesome.
Oh, there's more.
Oh yes, Oxygen. We should buy some now.
Yeah, you guys should come.
Oh, Good old Amazon Prime.
Heck yeah.
Prime Video, Pluto TV, local now, Roku, Rakuten TV, Plex, LG channels, and Vizio Watch Free Plus are the ways to watch the Monster Jam World Finals this year, as well as YouTube TV, YouTube as well as I think you mentioned.
Take a shot every time he says monsterjam.com.
Hmm.
Could have been down to 6. This lasted a lot shorter than I expected.
Yeah, it actually did.
It was almost 30
It
minutes.
was going to be like a whole hour. Yeah, it was like 3 minutes.
Yeah, Scott, it's not going to be that big. Just
No.
relax. Just relax.
Yeah, good night. Thank you, Scott. We'll see you in
Thank you,
July.
Scott. Have a yeah. See you
Oh.
then.
So that was pretty interesting.
That was a lot.
That was a lot to take in. A lot that we also did not like.
No.
Kayla,
I didn't
we're
like.
looking at you.
Bro, I didn't like Kayla, bro. Kayla
Kayla,
and Cole
dude, you
Bernard. Cole
What do you listen to?
Bernard got robbed. Like,
Oh my
like, what?
gosh.
how?
We are living in Matt Isbell's nightmare.
We
Oh
are
my
living
gosh.
in. We don't care about what you do the entire season. We just look at the driver and the truck, and that's it. Like every year.
Bro, Cole Bernard, bro.
Unicorns.
I
Bro,
am
Zona
so
Monsters
sad
video
about Cole.
opinions.
We don't care about your
So-
Chevy pickup with flags on it. We want a unicorn in the lineup.
So basically,
Okay,
what
that
I'm kind of like a little bit upset about, like this is the exact same lineup as last year, minus Corey and Cole. You replace that with Mike and John Zimmer Jr., and it's the exact same lineup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you could have given Matt Cody a chance again, replacing Kristen, and then I don't know. It just seems repetitive again.
Bro, I think that I will say the track layout that they have for it, I love it.
I do too.
I love the track. That's really cool.
That is a really cool track layout.
Dude, it's
Jesus,
like
layout.
Jersey. That's so sick. That is
Yeah,
so
Jersey
cool.
style into the stands.
That is pretty cool.
There's going to be some nice video angles on that.
Yeah. Bro, okay. Cole Bernard not in World Finals? Like, what?
Insane.
And Kristen Anderson got in.
So they literally just did not award that invite to anybody else.
Nope.
From what it looks like. No. MJ Solorio, no. Tony Oaks, nope. Brandon Telechka, nope. Just give it to Kristen.
Let's give it to Kristen, who only got 4 overalls this year and finished 5th. Minus almost like 300, 400 points behind Blake. Because that makes sense.
My God. But let's give credit to those who did deserve it, like Jamie.
Dude,
Jamie Sullivan
100%.
got in.
Tagliarulo actually gets
Mike?
a spot, though. Come on. That's going to cook.
Amazing.
And Friday's freestyle is going to cook. They just blew freestyle out of here on Friday. Bro, it was a 28-minute show. Wow.
And one thing about that USA Gravedigger, when I looked at the firework replacing the ghost, I was like, what the heck am I looking at?
Yeah, that's kind of
Honestly-
stupid, not going to lie. I don't really like that.
I like it, but I don't like it as much the one Hot Wheels did for a diecast. That one was
Yeah.
literally
This one just has too much going on. I mean, you got stars in the flames. You have the arrow pointing down the hood. It looks like a candy cane or something. Like,
just
ah,
released the candy version that Spin Master made.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not bad. They replaced. This is the first time we've seen the ghost actually be replaced with something else on Gravedigger. With a firework. I don't know how I feel about that, but it kind of looks cool, I guess. And not only that, they did mention that Road Trip is back, so this will be going on. I believe past World Finals as well.
oh my god.
Same thing we did with the Fire and Ice truck. We're definitely seeing the Stars and Stripes Gravedigger Cruiser again this time, I guess. But yeah, that Gravedigger Stars and Stripes is not terrible, and they did say that we're getting more throughout, I believe, the next couple weeks.
Yeah, they said they'd announce it through social media.
Yeah, we're definitely getting
So,
a Sparkle Smash one, which we do not deserve.
gross.
Honestly.
That's disgusting.
Kayla, why are you in here? Why you and Kristen? Why are you both here?
Yeah, what the hell is that
Colbernard and
about,
Mike.
bro? What the
Yeah,
hell,
and
bro?
over Cole Bernard and Devin Winfield. How is this? Why is this?
Over Devin,
Bro,
over
Cole
Matt
Bernard.
Cody, over Tony, over MJ. We can keep going with this list, Lane.
I know, literally the entire LCQ could have been either eligible for main field.
One person I am
Cole and
kind of upset that didn't make it at all is Joe Foley.
Yeah,
He's not in anything.
He didn't
He's
even
not in
get
anything.
LCQ, didn't he?
No.
Wow.
Wow. So he actually gets to drive Axe, and it's actually a downgrade in terms of
Oh,
making the
two
World
Sparkle
Finals.
Smash trucks, bro. Come on. We don't need that BS.
4 Gravediggers and 2 Sparkle Smash trucks.
Yeah.
I'm only fine with that if the driver deserved it, which neither of them did not deserve that. What I'm saying is Kristen and Kayla, not Jamie.
Yeah,
Jamie
yeah.
100%
Yeah.
deserved it.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about these lineups for the different competitions on these days. Like racing, like Ryan Anderson freestyling on Friday. My gosh.
Bro, that is wild.
Guarantee he's going to close out Friday.
Guaranteed, bro. Tristan's freestyling on Saturday, bro. What is...
At least for Saturday. At least we hopefully get to finally see a champ close it out.
Insane.
Okay. So, what is this, dude?
A lot of whack stuff.
Bro, what is this World Final? I'm gonna look at that freestyle on Friday. I want to. I mean, I honestly think I'm not like.
Also,
I'm not
Kayla
trying to
high
be
jump.
rude.
What?
I'm not trying. Bro, she's gonna hit the confetti, right? As she.
Oh,
No,
you know how you
she's
said Tyler? So, Katie, you know how you said Tyler's on standby? Let's pray Kayla's truck breaks so Tyler actually goes in. I will actually be. I will accept that. I would rather take Tyler over Kayla.
I would as well.
Honestly, bro. Bro, this Friday racing bracket, bro, this looks like it's Tyler Tristan in the semifinals to make it to the Saturday final racing. And Adam will make it to the semis. But, like...
Now that we think about this, qualifying actually makes no sense. If they already had the roster set up for both days. So it is already failing, as the drivers were expecting. So let me bring you into this.
Yeah.
So we do have a roster, but the brackets are not set up yet. That actually just kind of makes qualifying make no sense. But brackets are not made yet. So that's why qualifying does kind of make sense, but you do have a roster. So this is kind of failing already. The freestyle order, sure, it cooks, but like the racing orders for both days really doesn't. When especially qualifying is your most critical point before both competitions. So this, I don't know. They could have just announced all main field, and they would have just said qualifying is what divides both days into each rosters. That way it could have. I mean, it would have been a little bit hectic too. But I don't know. This already is just starting to fail. Everyone's already expecting it. So there's one downfall to this World Finals already is that qualifying actually just kind of does not make any sense. But
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
LCQ doesn't either.
Bro, okay, freestyle on Friday, that is gonna, like, cook. That is, like, you got Weston, Ryan, Bryce, Camden, Little Zim, and Zach. And Mike.
Wow.
All in one night of freestyle.
Those 5 drivers, they got a good chance of winning it, actually.
Dude, yeah.
Despite them being on Friday, they got a chance. But yeah, one thing about the qualifying, I don't know, because like in past World Finals when it was just all 24 trucks going up against each other, that was the thing about qualifying is that you can go up against any of those drivers. But with this, like Friday racing and then Saturday racing, like you already know who you're most likely going to be going up against with the 12 the 12 truck lineups. Like it doesn't really make any sense. I don't know how to exactly say it properly, but you got to get the idea.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. Oh my god. Freestyle is gonna, I don't know.
This track is very
Yeah.
wow. It almost looks like Supercross kind of because there's so many
Dude, it
dirt
is.
ramps.
I know.
This is what
It
they're going to
looks
see
like
for
it.
both nights.
Yeah,
Too.
they're not gonna change much of it. Oh, here we go. I can't believe they put Kristen over Cole Bernard. I can't believe Cole Bernard didn't make World Finals. I am
That was the
stunned.
biggest
I am
biggest
stunned
fail.
by that.
I don't understand.
This
Or like
really
where did Kayla and Cole place in the standings in
Cole
points?
was one above her.
Oh,
Cole, no, listen. Ready? Cole was one above her. Kayla didn't get a single win. And Cole got, I believe, 2 racing wins and a freestyle win. How the hell does that make sense to anyone?
Okay, no offense to
Merchandise.
everybody else. No offense to everybody else in that LCQ lineup, but I pray to God Cole Bernard wins LCQ. Because
Oh, I
he
do too.
deserves that spot at World Final. They robbed him.
I want
They
Cole or Devin.
Yeah.
completely.
Those
Cole
are
or
the 2
Devin
that I
would make
want.
me. MJ and Tony. What the hell? How did Kristen get the invite over to MJ and Tony? Like,
It took
what is
Digger
it?
and Anderson. That's what it's a popularity contest. That's what it
Bro,
is.
and we're
Just
getting a JCB stunt. Brett will love us for the rest of his life.
Oh yeah.
see
Featuring Brandon Arthur.
something I don't really like is that none of the international guys are once again in this. It's like, okay, you're just crowned a champion and the rest of them are just screwed now. Like Pawkin, like it's insane that he's not in it again. And then you got guys like Brandon Arthur who's not even given a chance. Like I don't get
Yeah,
it.
he's gonna be on display signing autographs.
Like I don't get why you can't like
Yeah,
give
watch
someone like a Brandon Arthur a chance in LCQ.
Brandon
You
just
want?
take place in the stunt.
Yeah, he'll be the stunt guy. What if Tyler runs the USA Gravedigger?
Uh,
I mean,
I don't
give it
know.
to Adam. Adam has been running the normal
Adam
Gravedigger
should
for
do
the
it,
last couple of years. Adam actually kind of deserves it this time.
Mm.
Plus, nothing screams American more than Adam Anderson.
Yeah.
Good old Ricky Bobby, Adam Anderson.
Oh, they just dropped the other 8 drivers who made it in the world. I cannot believe Cole Bernard didn't make this list. That is disgraceful.
No, it started off with Kristen being announced. I was
Yeah,
like,
no,
oh
it
boy,
started
here
with
we
Kristen. It started with
That's
Kristen.
go. And then it started to go
okay,
all the
but
way
I
down.
didn't think. Okay, but nobody would have thought Cole Bernard was gonna get robbed
Oh no.
from World Final.
Yeah, I didn't
Every
think
Nobody
that at
thought
all.
that.
every predictions list I've
Nobody.
seen from everyone, I think everyone had Cole in the list.
I had my
Yeah.
I had Cole in my list.
Me too.
Well, I'm gonna take. Okay, how many did I get right in this lineup? Let's just see.
I kind of
Okay, so I
changed
didn't get Matt
mine.
Cody right.
I
I
kind of
didn't get Matt
changed
Cody
mine
right.
to who I want instead of who I think Feld is gonna do, because those are two completely different lists.
So we have 5 independents in the main field: Terminal Velocity, Wildside, Excalibur, Clash. Wait, no, that's not independent. Jurassic
Okay, and
Attack
then
and Avenger.
well, Excalibur gets the invite instead of Cole Bernard, so Mike gets Cole's spot. But either way, that's just disgusting. I'm glad Mike made it, but I don't think Cole should have. That it shouldn't have been Cole's sacrifice that let Matt in or Mike in. I don't think that's fair.
Mike had a better season than him, so I'm fine with that. I just can't believe Cole got in over. Cole didn't get in, and Kayla did.
Yeah, and Cole gets an LCQ. Like, why? Like, why?
Also, speaking of which, last year we only had 2 Feld drivers in LCQ. This year we have 5: Tony, Ashley, Fernando, Matt, and Manuel, or MJ.
Okay, I got.
Monster Jam
Okay,
Slug. Yeah.
okay, wait.
This
I kind of
I
want to pull
got.
for Triton Robbins to win.
I do honestly. Yeah.
Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got like 6 of the high jump competitors right. The only one I didn't, I put Joe Foley in high jump because I thought they'd throw him in there just for the heck of it.
I
But
thought they were
Tim
gonna do
Kohler's
that
Could
with
good.
die.
Vendetta. Like I,
And Cynthia, the sponsored truck will not make an appearance in high jump this year.
oh no, but Caleb
That's
Blunt
a
Sparkle
first.
Smash will.
Yeah,
That's
because why not? Giant Flying Unicorn.
yeah. We're gonna get a USA Sparkle Smash. Y'all ready?
Watch
Oh
it be
man,
that newly released Sparkle
Okay.
Smash, the all
So
pink one, or all
so
pink and
I
white.
had so I had Mike in LCQ.
I had him in main field, I believe.
So Black Pearl and Cole Bernard.
Hey, you
That
want to
is
see
the
the same
weirdest thing
exact
ever.
lineup as last year for World Finals minus 2 competitors? Go right ahead.
Minus 2 competitors.
This
Oh
just gives
my
me deja
god.
vu to when the World Finals came to
Hey Jeremy.
Orlando.
Hey
Yeah,
Jeremy. Hey Dorsey. How happy are you guys that you guys are gonna be
Oh,
sitting at
I'm
home watching this
so
for
glad.
fun and not going?
I get to watch the World Finals for free.
Same.
Let's go.
Oh, they didn't put Tim Hall Jr. in thing. I thought
Oh,
they
what
would
a
do that.
robbery.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
put Ashley in though.
I'm kind of
I
mad they
mean,
didn't.
you could kind of debate for Ashley as well. She was not. She's actually had a better season this year too.
She wasn't
Um,
terrible, but like Tim Hall had like almost 100 point lead above her.
for a rookie season, absolutely, he should have been this year.
Yeah.
Uh,
This just
probably
this. Go ahead.
no. You got it.
This all just gives me deja vu to the first rotational World Finals in Orlando. Remember when the lineup was shrunk down from 32 to 24? And he had so many drivers left out, like Cole Vernard, Mike Vaughters Jr., see, Cody
100%.
Saucier, Scott Buteau,
Yeah.
like so
Hawken.
many of those
Like
guys. It's yeah, Charlie Plotkin. It just reminds me. It
That's just
takes me back to
I
all that.
talked I talked to Scott Buteau like in the pit party and I said, how did you not make it over people that you placed above? And it's just I don't like even that year. I'm surprised they moved it down because they kept the same amount of tours as the previous year. So now even less
Well, they did
drivers.
shrink it down. At 2018, they did had 8. In 2019, they brought it down to 7.
Well, even then, like that's still a lot of drivers they had. Like now I get it
Yeah.
why it's 24, but that like the 2019 one, I was so surprised that they shrunk it down to that.
And because they added the 2 new competitions.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Unload. Um,
Cole Bernard in LCQ. I'm still trying to wrap my head around that. I'm still in disbelief that they did him dirty like that. Like, really? That dude cooked in Anaheim for his freestyle, and he gets an LCQ spot. Like,
Remember when Scott Douglas used to do his odds for racing? I want to see him do odds for LCQ.
they don't even allow him to do that anymore.
Oh, what? What is professionalism?
Am I missing anybody? Who am I missing? I got Matt Cody, Ashley Sanford, Brandon Telechka, Devin Winfield, Cole Bernard, Mike Christensen, Fernando.
I'm glad Fernando's
Chris,
getting a shot.
MJ. Yeah, me too. Chris, MJ, John Zimmer. Who am I missing? Triton, I have. What's the last driver that I'm missing on this? Tony Oaks. There we go.
Oh, Tony Oaks once again not making it to the main field, even though he should have over Kristen.
They put Kristen. They gave Kristen that automatic bid. Can you believe that?
Good old fifth
She
place.
placed fifth.
Fifth place, Kristen Anderson, who
Bro,
did
this freestyle,
awful this year.
this lineup, bro. Holy cow.
Like, this was one of her worst seasons ever,
No, it was.
and she gets in the main field.
How did Matt Cody not get in though? I mean, okay, like
That's understandable, I guess.
it's understandable. I get it, but I'm gonna say this:
It's not.
that I think if they had to pick a gravedigger, I think I would have preferred him over Kristen.
Well, yeah.
Honestly.
I mean,
Yeah.
Matt
But-
placed ahead of Jamie, and she made it in, so Matt should have been in. See, this is why.
Bro,
this
they
is
only-
why. This is why I keep saying every year. I'm like, just get rid of the points if you're just gonna choose who you want to put in. It doesn't matter.
Jeez, man.
It's just so dumb.
Bro, that is
so dumb.
I am so mad about Cole. I don't think I am. Oh my god, Kayla and Kristen, oh my god, they don't even deserve a spot, bro.
Two sole drivers making their World Finals debut: John Zimmer Jr. and Mike Pag. That is it.
How many independents are in the main field?
5.
5.
Like actually, like 5?
Yeah.
You have 5. You got Terminal Velocity, Excalibur, Wild Side, Jurassic Attack, Avenger.
Okay, that's the normal amount.
Yeah.
But they should take Kayla out and put Cole in that
That's
spot. But
sweet.
he's an independent. Whatever. He's an independent, right? So he doesn't get what. Oh god.
Yeah. And even
Cole-
Devin Winfield, you
Cole-
finished second place, you don't get in.
Cole shouldn't even show up to World Finals.
Oh,
He shouldn't even
his,
show.
his daughter and his wife's birthday are that weekend. He should just stay home.
Exactly. He
Facts.
shouldn't even show up. Like, imagine getting in it. Like, imagine them calling you and saying, "You're not in main field. You're in LCQ. You have to fight for your invitation."
Oh, by the
That
way,
you
but the person
deserve.
below you made it,
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
two people, yeah.
who didn't, win a single thing this year, and she definitely had the worst season of her career as well. Like,
And Devin Winfield finished second place on that tour, won the second place race, and didn't get in. So why even try to compete at the end of the regular season?
really, like,
Like, what's the point?
honestly, there's no
Bro.
point.
Tim Hall Jr. not in LCQ too. Like, that's so pathetic.
It sucks, yeah, but I
Yeah.
I can't see anyone in this list that they put in right now that would replace. Maybe Ashley, and that's the only person. But also, they want, a female driver in the list. So,
Yeah,
I can't
Kayla,
see
you
it.
must be so happy. You got a World Final spot that you don't even deserve.
I am interested in seeing what paint schemes the El Toros will get, since we got 2 in the LCQ.
Oh my god. I hope one of them is the actual, not the Nitro Ultra. I don't really hate it, but it's like with the new body, I just don't see it. I hope they give us back Black Ultra Loco. I also kind of give us
Yes.
either they give us a new Ultra
Yeah.
Loco look or bring back the yellow one.
Yeah.
Because that body has kind of seemed to be rotational after it was passed down to Becky, Kayla, Amy, Garner, and then I guess this year it could go to either one of the two boys this year.
Yeah, I would love to see, like, the old school dark red one again, but I highly doubt that would happen.
I love how two-wheel skills this year is the exact same.
It is. It
just
is but
minus
one.
It
driver.
is, yes.
I love that. That is.
I
Yeah,
don't
I guess this is what
I don't get
I
it.
guess this is what we get for cutting down on the
my
third
my
competition in arenas because now we're stuck. We're stuck with the same guy. I mean with the addition to Zimmer, we're stuck with the same guys from last year's skills.
But the thing is, all of them deserve it. They were the best of the best. So you can't
Yeah, no,
you
yeah,
can't
Yeah, that
no,
hardly
makes
disagree
sense.
with
Yeah,
it.
no, yeah, no doubt. Like no doubt. Like seeing Blake
but
on here is definitely obvious. But Tony Oaks was also a very well deserved one. He like kind of stepped up in his he stepped up in his game
You want me to be
skills.
honest?
Brandon Tological also made it in.
He definitely didn't deserve it, Tony. If you looked
Mm.
at the
Well, you say
wins, he only got 6 of those. He didn't get.
well, he didn't deserve LCQ. That's I'll tell you that
Oh, now I'll
much.
tell you that too. Yeah, 100%.
bro, Tony Oak's
Um,
not in main field again. Screw them for that. That's
Facts.
so mean. That's so.
I hope they don't give him that red and silver inverse Thunder
He
Wars. He
hated
does hope he
that.
gets a different one.
He hated that
Either
paint
yeah,
scheme.
I asked him too, and he didn't like it. We're kind of pulling out that he gets a Stars and Stripes Thunder Wars. It would actually kind of fit him, being he's a
A veteran,
veteran and
yeah.
all.
That is true.
But a black and red Thunder Wars like we've seen on diecast that was just out recently, with the Velociraptor. That
That's
would
a
actually
that's a
look a
fire
lot
one.
better.
That's a
It
pretty
is
good, cool one.
absolutely fire. Yeah, either black and red Thunder Roars or Stars and Stripes Thunder Roars for Tony Oaks. Next thing you know, I'm saying this and they give it to Colt instead.
I want to just praise a few people. Like I'm happy Zimmer Senior made it in. Awesome to see him
Thank you. Yeah,
back
that's really
in
cool.
like somewhat of a World Finals competition again. Triton
Oh, we're
100%
definitely seeing
deserved it.
a.
A lot of people kept saying
How
that
about?
the Robins wouldn't be in it, and well, that's a lie.
That's an absolute lie. Plus, I just realized this just clicked in me. We're definitely seeing a Stars and Stripes zombie
Yeah.
or some other
Oh.
zombie. I mean, one of the return
Oh,
colored zombies will actually be cool. Like the red one actually would look pretty cool on
Yeah,
seniors.
remember there was
Cole
some
and
talk
Chris and
about,
LCQ for Kristen and Kayla. Imagine that.
and whoever was talking about 3 megalodons in the main field,
Not doing
that's
that.
that's dead.
Yeah,
Only one, and it's the Stars and Stripes megalodon.
yeah. Thank goodness that didn't really pass.
Bro, I'm kind of digging the track though. I like this racing.
I
It's
do
pretty.
like that track.
It's the racing's really good. I think it's good. Freestyle, I don't know what they'll do though for it. I think they'll obviously steven up the race lanes, but freestyle, it feels like again, it's like
It's got to be the
kind of
same for both
So,
days. Make an even
so
playing
actually,
field.
let's talk about the track. This is basically modified, elevated Jersey, and I actually kind of like this. I like how they incorporated it into the stands. Uh, and when I talked to Tristan about it, he said they were gonna do it somewhere around the middle, so that way they don't go. No one goes goes out shooting way up too high, or stalls out too low. So they're gonna do in the middle, and I like they're doing a modified Jersey track for this, which I like. It's funny because when we had Jersey, they would do it anywhere but East Rutherford.
Yep.
Uh, which I like the return of this basically. So I like this racing track. I think it's a little better than the Nashville one. Sorry, Jeremy.
Sorry,
Rip.
yeah.
Yeah,
It is.
sorry.
It
Uh,
is. It is better
but it
than
will not
Nashville.
beat the classic J Hook Vegas track, or it will not even beat the S one that we had last year.
No, S was amazing. That's already hard enough to top for racing. Like that's the racing competition, like World Finals racing competition we've seen in a while. We haven't seen a racing competition like that in years.
Yeah,
But I mean, I get I like I have to say like the track layout is fun to watch. They aren't doing there's only 2 containers for backflip ramps or four containers, my bad. They're doing 4 containers for flips. But I look at this track and I'm like for freestyle, it kind of feels a little I don't know. Feels a little congested. I feel like unless
That's
yeah,
they
a
a
put
max
little
jam.
like
it's
it
a
feels
little
very very like congested.
like it feels very crowded. Is I guess what you're trying to say. Like
Very
it feels
yeah.
like what the old freestyle tracks on the 2-day format in Vegas were like, especially Roll Finals 16.
Yeah.
16 had no, actually not 16. 15 had a really insanely crowded freestyle track, and it does kind of feel like that now that you mentioned that.
Kind of like, I don't know, like there's like you're jumping on like pat. It kind of feels like that one side that they had at World Finals 21 with Orlando. They had that big, they had that ramp, then that little pad, then you jumped onto like a hybrid pod kind of thing. Kind of feels like that but on both sides this time. And what I mean, I don't know. It just the freestyle track layout, even though it is 2-day World Finals, I don't know how freestyle is gonna go because you're gonna have to like, I don't know. It's hard to say. You can kind of go big, but you have to play it safe. You can't
Yeah,
really
yeah, you can't
go.
really break your truck. So this is
Yeah.
freestyle wise. We're looking at World Finals 15 all over again.
Yep.
Wow.
Trucks are definitely going to break in. They're not even probably some, not I think not some, but definitely not most. I think just about almost half the field's not going to get a score if they send it too hard.
If they have to space this out. They can't just like they gotta push it a little bit. They have to spread out the obstacles a little bit. Like especially on the
Yeah.
end zones near the tunnel, they have to push that out. They can't keep that in because it's like, I don't know. I mean, Todd could come out of the tunnel and send it and break if he wanted
For
to
the
do that.
final time.
Yeah, he could do
For the
that if he
last time.
wanted. But
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm also I mean I was curious what they were gonna do with the track too, because on the tickets seating chart, both end zones were covered off, and we thought that they were gonna use both stands. But remember, they're also gonna do a fireworks show at the end of the night on the 4th. Uh, so I mean, I think I kind of like what they did this time around. They
Racing
brought back
wise, it's
elevated, which
amazing. I
racing
love it.
wise it's good. Freestyle wise, it is a little terrible. Uh, but they are kind of cooking with the track, just not. I think this is literally just last year's World Finals, also in terms of track design.
Yeah.
You have great racing. But we're not gonna have good freestyle, and I think we're in for a long one too.
And speaking of freestyle, who wants to bet Cody Sosi is going to go first again?
Oh, yep.
Who's
Either
freestyling with
that
him
or
on Friday? Let's take
So
a look.
Friday, it's Weston, Ryan, Bryce Kenny, Camden Murphy, John Zimmer Jr., Zach Garner, Jamie Sullivan, Cody Sose, Kristen Anderson, Cynthia Gauthier, Mike Pag, and LCQ.
Kristen.
Three
Kristen go up
Andersons
there
on
first.
Friday.
Poor Adam.
Kristen's going first. I don't care.
They should. They should send her first, bro. Bro, they're making that JCB stunt, that whatever it's called thing. That'll be okay. Okay, so freestyle on Friday, and whoever that LCQ qualifier is, by the way, to take that into consideration.
Hmm.
Bro, Camden Murphy is going on Friday to freestyle. That is
Yeah.
wild to me. Like they've basically put about 6 of their heavy hitters on one night for freestyle. Like
And who
that's
wants to
just
bet Bari
ridiculous.
goes first on Saturday?
Absolutely not.
Bro,
They
it's
did
gonna
once put Corey and Jim first and second, so
they
anything
should
can
not do
happen.
that
yeah,
again.
they did. Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Wait, so Jim is freestyle racing on Friday
Yeah.
then?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Someone's not
He's
paying
not.
attention.
No, I'm just saying, like that's kind of weird. Well, it's not weird, but I mean, I get it. Put him in, like, let him go freestyle on Saturday because he'll run harder.
Yeah.
I get he won't care for freestyle or racing, excuse me, on Friday. He'll run that truck like he'll just make it a practice lap. But him on, I mean, Adam's gonna close out freestyle. I guarantee it
I feel like
on
Tyler's
Saturday.
going to.
Oh,
Yeah,
Tyler's
reigning
definitely.
champ.
Tyler's the reigning champ, so I have a feeling that they're
Oh,
going to
that
do
would
that.
make sense. Yeah, that
Yeah,
actually does make sense.
Ryan closing out on Friday, Tyler closing out on Saturday.
Oh, predictable.
Bro, Todd's going Saturday freestyle.
Wow.
I don't know. I feel like they're going to start with Kristen on Friday. That's all I see, and then Mike second.
Mike,
Oh my
dude,
gosh.
Mike
Or
is gonna
John Zimmer
go
Jr.
off.
No, I think they're going to
Mike is
save
gonna.
Zimmer a little later.
It should go Zimmer then Zach.
Like I feel like the last three are gonna be Ryan 12th, Camden 11th, Cynthia 10th, and then Weston 9th.
Bro, yeah.
They're gonna put Bryce mid pack, even though he kind of deserves to be going on a little bit later. And then Jamie's gonna be mid pack, and then Kristen's gonna be somewhere in the beginning with Cody and Mike.
Bro, they have really messed up this World Finals.
One way or another,
Feels yeah. There's a
they
lot
keep
of
messing up, and then they keep doing it, and then they're gonna keep doing it.
they're gonna keep doing it all over again. Yeah, this feels very. I know there's a lot of mixed reactions right now. This kind of starts to feel like World Finals Nashville and Los
No,
Angeles
yeah, the
and
thing,
Orlando and Orlando.
Track-wise, it just cooked. And track-wise, I mean, it
Yeah,
feels like
I
LA
guess. Yeah,
freestyle.
I guess the only thing that is awesome here is the track. It's not for freestyle,
to
but I'm
think they
Racing,
interested in
switched
what
over
we're gonna do.
to think they switched over to 1 day so they don't risk any ticket sales, and then they open it back up to 2 days, but change the format so they don't lose on any ticket sales potentially.
See, that is the problem too. Is that they decided to do this on July 4th weekend, and instead of May, which talking about that would have been around this time.
yeah.
Um,
And they should have done it
yeah,
in May, honestly.
yeah.
Yeah,
May and March, like March and May are like both staple months for World Finals. July, even the fans and the drivers both agree that the season takes a lot longer. And it just feels like a drag once you get to World Finals. Like you're all there, everyone, and then after it's like you get more shows right off the bat because we have an
Bro,
arena show
literally.
right after Salt Lake City. So
Yep.
if
St. Paul.
this is such
and
a drag.
even the
It doesn't
independents, they
even
got
need to be.
shows week after World Finals.
Dude, it doesn't even
Yeah,
need to be dragged out this long. Like first quarter
yeah,
doesn't need World Finals doesn't even need to be in July. It just needs to be like May is perfect because it's like
Yeah,
right as the season ends. It doesn't need like Dorsey said it earlier too. There is literally no events for the next month. Like nothing.
and
There's
not
Yep.
like
only that,
nothing.
May brings more ticket sales than July does, especially on the
True.
fourth weekend because drivers and fans alike think alike, where they rather say we'd rather be out on the lake or chilling with or just hanging with family out on the porch or whatnot, eating hot dogs, watching the fireworks. No, who wants to go watch some monster trucks and some of them American themed on the fourth, the fifth, and the third? It's like, you know, this is why we wish they would just keep it in May until we go back to Las Vegas eventually. Um, like, yeah, they've been doing this to themselves when they did this with Nashville, because when they
Yeah.
announced Nashville and it went out to July 1st, it actually was originally supposed to be the entire weekend, but they switched it down to just the 1 day format. That's where they everything just kind of fell flat on its face at the beginning.
Yep.
Uh, yeah, I don't know, just dragging it out to July is just exhausting. It's been a long season. We've been over like 20 weeks doing this podcast too. Like I'm like I need a
Yeah.
break. I want to I want to do a different episode other than just week reviews. But yeah, this season's just long and it's been dragging until we get and then once we get to World Finals, the hype is kind of gone at some point because we have a month break after this week. Um,
Yeah.
and all through June, there's like barely gonna be any Monster Jam shows. There's gonna be Monster Truck shows, like Throwdown in the first week of June, over in Salinas, which Monster Jam took a big L. Um, yeah, I don't know. This just it's been long. The
Bro,
hype is gonna
it's
be gone for sure.
yeah, they have to like unless they're stretching out these announcements because they're planning on doing like more announcements over the next several weeks, like with track design, like not track designs, but like truck reveals, another stunt,
Yeah.
um, all that kind of stuff. They didn't reveal the pit party map, which I mean, okay, like
Yeah, they did talk about the app, which I'm sure the app will also cover that on its own. People because
yeah,
they did already start updating the app for Salt Lake City. So far I haven't heard anything about a pit party map, but I eventually once that will actually be revealed, I will reveal that too on the Instagram page. Um, but yeah, and also I think there was also one other thing I did want to bring up. I don't remember actually. I lost it.
The freestyle order on Friday is it's getting me for some reason because I cannot choose who's going where on that day. Because in my head, all I'm seeing is Dalton going first, and I would hate that.
Now watch him just go back to 2022, put Cody first again.
Well, for the Friday one. Oh no, sorry,
Oh.
Saturday. Saturday freestyle.
Saturday freestyle
Oh.
order.
The one with Tristan and Tyler. Sorry, I was saying the
Yeah.
wrong day.
I
I got a strong
guarantee you,
feeling Barry's
I
gonna go
will
first.
guarantee you, Dalton Weiner's gonna go first.
Yeah,
on
that's what I'm
Saturday
saying.
for freestyle. He's gonna go first, no doubt in my mind. I look at this lineup now, I'm thinking they will send him out first. Then I think they'll send Armando out second.
Really? I was gonna say Brianna second.
Yeah. And then Jim goes out third, and then Brianna fourth, then Todd fifth, then Bari sixth, then Blake seventh, and then Kayla eighth, and then Colt or Adam ninth, and then Colt, Tristan, Tyler.
Yeah, get one.
Someone give Kayla the max D curse from last year. I want over just Critical Smash.
Oh wow.
I can't believe
No,
they put Tristan and Tyler
Malflex.
on the same day. Both
That's
championships.
ridiculous.
Yeah. I
No,
mean,
no,
that's
they
gonna be
they
good,
totally
at
had
least.
this. They already had this planned before any of the tours started. I can already tell you.
You should have heard all the drivers telling us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bro. Kayla Blood going out on, like, in the main field. That's mind-boggling to me.
Wow,
that she got in
wait a
over
minute.
Colvin.
Wait a minute. They put Blake and Kayla on the
Oh.
same day.
Oh
Huh?
wow.
Oh.
They put them.
Oh.
But
Mm-mm. Well, not the same day. I meant the same 12.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, still.
Same thing.
Let's
we
make
get-
them go head to
we
head
can
round
potentially-
one. Yeah. Let's make that happen. Oh my god. Man, Tyler and Tristan are gonna race. That is. Wow, okay.
I'm really surprised Ryan isn't freestyling on Saturday.
They should have done that. Because he runs his truck so hard.
And now he's got to run his truck hard and then get ready for racing the next day.
Yeah.
And in high jump, he's in high jump, right? So he's got to get ready for high jump
Yeah.
too. And then that's it for Ryan.
Mm.
It just doesn't feel right.
Bro, I'm still in shock, Cole Bernard. That's the big rob for me. That's the most BS thing you can do to him.
We have a
'Cause-
big snub every year, and it has happened to somebody, and this year it happened to Cole. Out of all people.
I can't believe Kristen got in over MJ. Like, that blows my mind.
And Tony.
Dude, the three people that finished ahead of her is an LCQ.
Not one, not two, but three people ahead of her. Insane.
Are in line. Didn't somebody say watch them give it to Kristen? Dorsey, you said that.
I don't know, maybe. But,
Watch them give it to Kristen.
You know-
Well,
you know, Fel,
surprise!
Fel, they just forget to change the script all the time.
Oh my god. What
The most
is this?
anticipated racing is going to be the LCQ.
Yeah, that'll cook.
It was last year for me.
Which snub driver can actually make it in? Why should it just be John Zimmer Sr.?
I would love that, honestly.
I would.
That would cook.
Yeah, that would be fun.
You would have a good percentage chance at winning a championship. I mean, he has been in finals before. He's been with Dragon. He's been with Shock Therapy. Shout out Shock Therapy.
Superman.
And Superman. That's right. Yeah, but I don't know. This is interesting. LCQ, yeah. Can't really stop. You really can't really complain about the same thing forever now. But yeah, this I'm pretty interested. Like we said, this is already starting to fall flat in its face, just like Nashville was. Drivers and fans are both hoping alike that this kind of this kind of reflects onto next year's World Finals. I can't talk. Which will be back into Salt Lake again next year.
Wait, it hasn't
So
been
we're
announced
hoping
yet
that
officially.
Yeah, it hasn't been announced yet.
it's been they haven't announced it, but it's been like just kind of out in the wild and no one's brought it into the lights. But
Until they announce it. But yeah, it's
yeah, so if they do go back to Salt Lake City, they uh this show better reflect on what all that happened, and so they can go back to a normal format next year. You know, just don't do it in July again. Do it in May,
no.
please. July is just exhausting.
And if
May
you
would be fine. We
and
would
if you
be.
do it in May, don't do it in East Rutherford. For the love of God.
Yeah.
Oh,
It would have been a
they're
rain
gonna
delay
go
at
to
World
East
Finals.
Rutherford in November. They're gonna go to East Rutherford in November. That way, the New York fans get to see the championship, unlike the
Wow.
Jets and the Giants claim. Yeah. Um.
Bro, I wonder who's
Yeah.
gonna drive that Stars and Stripes Gravedigger. Now I'm really curious to see who will take that.
I would
Yeah. No,
honestly
give it to
love to see
Adam.
Watch it
Weston.
be
Adam.
Kristen.
Oh my God.
Watch it be Kristen.
We also had all different Andersons. That's funny.
Yeah, I say they should give it to Adam this time. I mean, with the colored gravediggers, actually, I mean, it's obvious. We're definitely going to see someone stay with the normal one. We are going to see a Stars and Stripes already. We're definitely probably going to see the colored ones make a return, unless they pull us under the rug somehow and give us a throwback bodies to each truck that they all get to represent. But I kind of doubt they will do that. But just like last year, they will bring back the colored ones. So if that's the case, pink is definitely going back to Kristen, orange to Weston. Purple, we may not see it again. Maybe red may come back. If not, either red or purple will go to Matt. Um, and the green
Imagine,
one
imagine the
definitely might
Stars and
go to
Stripes goes to
Adam,
Matt.
even though I want Stars and Stripes. Oh,
No, I think Stars and Stripes will run Mainfield. I don't think it'll go to
Yeah,
LCQ.
yeah.
Imagine if
I think
Matt
I
wins
think
and we see 5 Gravediggers in the main field.
oh no,
well
not again, not
he'll run
again.
Red Gravedigger. He'll run the Red Gravedigger.
Yeah.
But oh my
Welcome back,
gosh.
welcome back, Brandon Vincent's Red Gravedigger.
Mm.
Yeah. The
I
real
like that
and you
Gravedigger. It's an underrated one.
I like it too.
I do as well.
Yeah.
Man, Cody is gonna
Um.
go Cody on Friday freestyle, man. That Cody doesn't like Cody's such a racer, so I feel like he'll put down a 2-minute solid freestyle. Just get like his mindset is just get freestyle done and over with, and then just focus on racing on Saturday.
Yeah,
And
I
if he
feel
actually
Yeah.
does that, if he does that mindset, Cody winning the World Racing Championship this year, this could be an advantage for Cody going freestyling on Friday. This could be a big advantage for him for racing because he's such a racer. So this could be Cody's year if he can actually just get freestyle out of the way and just focus on racing Saturday. I think he might just take home the world championship for racing. Maybe.
I hope he does. He's been long overdue.
He deserves it. He deserves it too.
Yeah, and well, I mean, we're talking about the former Young Guns Shootout champion back in 2015, made the finals in 2014 as well. But like you said, he is such an incredible racer. In 2023, he was Arena Racer of the Year.
2019, he won the All Star Day 2 racing. The last
He
time
won
ever.
All Star Day
yeah,
2, and I was there. Yes, that's right.
the
Um,
Vegas style.
so yeah, and this track definitely could be a lot of benefits to Cody, even though he personally does not like this format. This track might be serving well to him.
Mm-hmm.
And especially, I don't know. This track really just looks like it's made for him, specifically.
Dude, literally. This kind of feels like Cody, if he runs it well, if he runs a consistency game. Oh, they just released the Friday racing lineup. Cool. Um, yeah, Cody, honestly, this could be his year for racing. But like, if Johnson Jr. does the same thing too, and if Zach Garner does the same thing, and they just focus on racing, that racing bracket on Saturday between those three, Cody, Zach, and John. Like, just think, Saturday racing will feature John Zimmer Jr., Zach Garner, and Cody Sosie in one bracket. That is huge. Like, that is like full on. And if we're lucky, and if Devin Winfield can win the LCQ and he can get in, that's even better for a racing bracket. But this Saturday racing between just the three of Zach Garner, John Zimmer Jr., and Cody Saucier, that's amazing. That's racing. That is pure racing because of their talents in racing. So I'm happy with that. I'm glad they put them together for racing.
And then you also got guys like Bryce Kenny, who the last two stadium shows he won racing, so his racing game's been going up a lot. He just won uh, the last racing competition for Stadium West, and then Camden is always known for his racing, but it seems like this year
Yeah.
not as much. But yeah, even Cynthia stepped up her racing game in the stadiums, got her first ever racing win, and made it in the finals once again in the last stadium.
Okay. So JCB stunt is Saturday, so something else will be Friday. Makes sense. Okay.
Whoa, so Nofagen was right. There was one stunt they did talk about. Nofagen gets the
Yeah.
point from this.
Good job.
Plus, I'm sorry, plus 1,000 points.
Good job.
Yay.
Yeah, Nofagen beat the allegations.
Yeah.
So that leaves the next stunt because there has been rumors going around of Tech Deck being the next sponsored truck in Monster Jam. There has been a lot of things going around involving Monster Jam lately. Linkin Park, actually, one of my favorite bands of all time, posted recently having a possible collab. One of the band members actually posted a photo of the Monster Jam, all white, like plain Monster Jam logo on the helmet, but at the bottom, it had the Linkin Park logo. So, are we seeing a possible collab? If this is a true one, I will absolutely love this. I am a big fan of Linkin Park. You know, Monster Jam, these two things combined is the best thing to happen since sliced bread. The worst thing to happen, I mean, better recover since the Kane Brown K Rex thing or the low
Yep.
cash one, which we don't like both. No, which Jeremy, I still haven't made that K Rex truck on pod.
Hmm.
The rumor on Tech Deck is that there's a new truck pulling around. We don't know for who, but everyone's guess it's going to be Bryce. And trademark has been just filed for Rec Deck, which is obviously Tech Deck sponsored truck. So we don't know about that yet, but there's no word on it yet either. There's not. It's only a rumor as of what we know so far, but it's starting to become true every now and then. Tech Deck was actually just at Monster Jam at SoFi Stadium just recently, this last Saturday. So
Yeah.
that's probably another thing we're also going to be seeing. That's probably the other stunt we're also going to see.
Yeah, potentially. I can see that happening with the combination of tech. I mean, Tech Deck has played a big part in Monster Jam this year. They've been collabing on reels. They've been at events. So, I mean, it would kind of make sense for something new to debut at World Finals, considering we just got the Saturday stunt unveil. And it's literally like it's it's funny. Both if it goes the way it's gonna go, both on stunts will be sponsor stunts because they just sponsored the JCB stunt on Saturday. So
Yeah, based off the Smash Bash truck toy, I think that's what it was.
yep, it's the playset.
Which
Yep.
welcome back, Circuit Crashers. Uh, but that's gonna be interesting. By the way, that toy really reminds me of the Max D one Hot Wheels made in 2013 and 14. Which is almost pretty similar. Hot Wheels also had a pretty similar set back in 2018. I think it was the front flip one. Uh, I think it was the front flip one, wasn't it? I think they had VP Mad Scientists released in that set. I don't remember honestly, but it is pretty similar to that. So I'm honestly interested to see how this is gonna look in person. Um, so far this is like the third Spin Master uh related. I can't talk related stunt since World Finals 21 when they did the forward momentum backflip. Was it? No. The
Where?
reverse momentum back
Oh, in
Orlando.
Orlando? Yeah.
Yeah, that one
For
with the little thing, and then the Thunder Roars drop. Um, so this is a third one. It just I mean this is like double sponsor too because this is a Spin Master set. So it's really interesting on what we're looking at here.
But let me remind you that Cole Vernard is in the LCQ.
I just remind you that
Insane.
Kayla is in instead, and somehow
Yep.
Speaking of
and
Kayla,
Kristen.
if you go to the post that has Bari Musawa on the cover, Kayla just comments, "Yay, Sparkle Smash" or something like that. There's someone that says, you're horrible all year. Zero reason why you're here." And then Kayla just goes, "Thanks. I'm sure you could do better."
Wow.
Damn, Kayla,
Which
damn.
did you read out the last reply after?
Yeah,
This
working
is
on.
interesting.
Bought my first PI. What? I don't even know.
Tricks are for kids 04. I mean, we already got people bashing on Kayla and maybe Kristen here in the next couple of hours.
Kristen Anderson. Yeah, let's talk about this.
Yeah, they're
Getting in over 3 of her competitors who finished higher than her.
Yeah.
Like,
How is this? Why is this? Why is this?
Points
Why
just
are
don't
you?
make
Why
any
this is a silly?
sense.
This is a silly and the danger.
Feld hates us.
It's like
I
me.
swear.
It's like going to NASCAR and being like, "Oh, you know what, Chase Elliott? Doesn't matter what you do all year. Since you're the fan favorite, we're just gonna throw you in the playoffs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. It is literally like
Goodbye."
that.
Bingo. Yeah.
That's how playoffs literally work. Playoffs literally work like that. Chase Elliott can go winless on a season and still somehow make playoffs. It is literally perfectly the exact same description. You somehow can be terrible the all entire season, finish last, and still somehow make World Finals, main field. It is exactly like that.
so your point series is a blowout, but you still compete and win second place, and apparently that just doesn't even matter because it's a popularity contest. Like, just throwing Kristen in there because it's an Anderson.
And the
Like, who
worst
cares
part
what
is
MJ does? Who cares what Tony
the
Hawk
worst
does?
part is she got an automatic invitation. She was automatically invited. She got Blake's automatic bid from East. That was the worst part.
Oh boy, no coincidence there.
A little suspicious there, Blake. A little suspicious.
Yeah.
Early Feld didn't
Didn't I
make you
say
hand
that?
down that.
Didn't I say that?
Nah, I don't.
Didn't I
I didn't
say
catch
that?
that, but
Before
I
we
don't
even went
know. I
live,
feel
before we
like
started recording, I said that Blake would pass down his invite to Kristen.
I don't even think they did mention that because they didn't even talk about international series.
No.
So I guess that was just I guess they really stopped caring about international at this point. International makes no sense now. Why is it a whole point series too? Like if anyone should have deserved a more spot than Kristen, it's definitely Charlie Pocken. Come on now.
Amen. Heck yeah.
Heck, even bring in the Marvel trucks. They're still sitting out there for no reason.
Yeah.
They don't even have a show to like the next couple of months.
The problem is, who would you put in the LCQ with a Marvel truck? Because no one that drove it this
Should
year
just
deserves
give
it.
Iron Man.
Hey, Joe Dennis.
I mean
There you go.
to separate double identities, you just give Tony his Iron Man truck.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
he fits pretty well. That's literally that's how you separate double identity. The Throw a Lot show literally had a whole conversation about this years ago. Actually, for World Finals 21, they said when you have multiple drivers from the same team, you could separate them onto another team. So you could have put like Weston. Oh no, you could put like Kristen onto Lucas Stabilizer, Weston onto some other team, and Tyler or whatever, right? Keep Adam on Grave there. Just make it one.
Yeah.
That like back then you had Pablo Huffaker drive Blacksmith or Raging Steel while Dennis was driving his name. Literally that exact like literally this is how you can separate double identity because there's already a driver driving two of them and you could have just given his alt to drive at World Finals. That way you don't. That makes it just easier for everyone. You save some money. I mean, you don't really save a whole lot of money bringing in the truck that's overseas, but you just kind of save money making a whole other paint for a team truck. Like it's just. I mean, it's cool. Like we get paints and all, but I really prefer the you know different
No,
names over the
it's not
flags or
needed.
paints.
Well,
It's really
when the point series was introduced 10 years ago, that all changed,
FS1. This
and
is
more
all on
Monster Jam
you.
Tour.
And more. I mean, more Monster Jam was cooler, honestly. Until it just basically became
became a
the triple
business.
threat series. Yeah, it became a business. More Monster Jam was cool, but I'm glad they stopped doing that. Honestly, which
I
Freestyle Mania is the closest thing to it.
Yeah, no, I don't know. There's just so many things I'm questioning about this World Finals. Like like you look at Freestyle Friday and Freestyle Saturday, it's like day and night on what freestyle is going to be better. Like they tried, but when you put like Weston and Ryan and Bryce and Weston and Camden, it's like
And Zach Gardner and John
and
Zimmer Jr. and
and
Cody Sosuke.
Mike Peg, like that's just like that just blows one freestyle out of the water than the other one.
Heck,
Like
even
Saturday,
Jamie Sullivan. She's
yeah,
gonna
Jamie Sullivan's
be
good
on
too.
fire that night.
Like last year's World Final, she cooked in freestyle. Like this freestyle competition
And
on
in racing.
Friday is just in it. And then Saturday racing is going to be 10 times better than the Friday one.
Well, we are going almost a half hour past the 1 hour mark. Uh, so we're almost starting to ramble on about the same stuff, which we can talk more about on Thursday's recording for the week review, which of course we'll talk about the Stadium Series champions Tristan and Tyler. Of course, we'll talk a little bit about World Finals that we won't get to get here today. Um, if you guys remember anything, just remember on that day of, or like write it down or something.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this World Finals is really interesting. Hopefully y'all did enjoy the live selection stream. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get up the live streaming on my YouTube channel. Like I said, if anyone that knows how to set up streams, please give me a shoot me. Please just hit me up on my DMs. Let me know how I can work that. Of course, I'll be looking up into all of that on my free time. But just to start wrapping up here, final thoughts on finals before we talk about it again on Thursday.
Yeah, that Kovenar didn't make it. No.
And Devin Winfield.
No, my final thoughts on World Finals. Look, I hope this goes the way they want it to go, and I hope it's like the best they want it to be, and I hope it's a good turnout for them. But the way they've done this and the way things are looking, it feels like World Finals is just I don't know. Like between the track and the racing and the freestyle and the splitting everybody up, it's like, what are we doing? What are we doing? And the fact that so many drivers, like I am beyond thrilled that Michael Pagliarulo gets a spot at Monster Jam World Finals, but there's a lot of drivers that didn't get in. And like Tim Hall Jr. in LCQ, he should have gotten in LCQ and he didn't get it. Joe Foley, who had a cook in freestyle in Pittsburgh and one freestyle in MetLife, didn't even get in to anything. So I don't know. It's kind of wish-washy, and I don't know. It's hard to say, but I hope it turns. I hope the higher ups get what they want, and I hope that it's good for them. But I don't know. With the way this is going, I'm optimistic about this year's World Finals. It might go the. This might turn out worse than SoFi did for freestyle.
Absolutely right. One thing I also got to add, I think I just had it in my head. I completely forgot. But like you said, racing looks fun, freestyle. looks crowded. So we're looking at World Finals 23 all over again. I mean, each World Finals just kind of repeats itself sometimes, as in track designs. But we're not. I'm at least we're not going into like repetitive track styles, like we did with Las Vegas. Even though that was iconic, not even on its own right, it is universally iconic. But I'm glad we're stepping away from the repetitive track styles. Like we're not getting over under. We're not getting the elevated St. Louis style that we had in Nashville. We're not getting the elevated J hook we got in Orlando. Literally since 2019, we've been getting different style tracks every year, and I actually love that because it is a championship show. The only problem is Monster Jam's not taking it that serious. It is literally a championship show, and they're not taking it serious. But hopefully, like the drivers and fans both alike say, I hope this one kind of fails. So next year we kind of go back into a normal schedule, uh, and normal tracks. I love the modified Jersey elevated track. I hope they kind of do this next time. Oh yeah, next time or bring it back in the near future. But for freestyle, make it its own thing. Uh, but yeah, from that on, just don't forget to follow SDSL Off the Track on Spotify, on Instagram. I'm cooking up those fire designs. Thanks to Jeremy who caught that this morning. When I misspelled Mainfield FEI instead of FIE. Um, it was 4 in the morning, and I was just making those, and I was kind of not even paying attention to that. So I'll follow the account. Look at the fire graphics I will cook up for each competitor that was announced today. Um, Also, don't forget to follow Steel Time Sports League. More news: their BMP World Finals is here up in a few weeks, I believe in June, which they're taking it place in Minneapolis. Other than that, also don't forget to get some merch. That will be in the link provided down in the descriptions below. But other than that, from Nafijin, Kaden, and Dorsey, we will all see you guys actually not in a few days for the week review. And that was STSL Off the Track.
Justice for Cole Vernard.
Yes, please. And also, thanks everyone for watching this on YouTube as well.
All right, I ended it like 3 seconds ago.
Peace.